Since the release of Minecraft, there has been more than half of a billion people that played it. That's like 1/8 of the world's population. And some of those people created the most unique and nostalgic Minecraft worlds. In this video, we are going to explore some of those worlds and give them a rating from 1 to 10. I really hope my funny accent and my bad jokes make you engaged to this video, so let's have some fun. If we go back in time and we think about the most iconic Minecraft YouTubers, we think about DanTDM obviously. So one of the things that he left us is the old lab, and every time I see a picture of it, I feel like something. Maybe I get momentarily sick, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But one of the things that I know is that this was one of the most iconic Minecraft builds ever, and now after almost 10 years I'm going to visit it. So we are finally here and yo, these old textures are eating me hard, this is awesome. And that's Dr. Triarus, he's still among us. For you guys to have an idea how important this villager was, there is an entire wiki page just about him. And this is my page. Just kidding, it doesn't even exist. So, if you don't know and you are curious about the things that happened in this place, it was just an area to showcase Minecraft mods. And yes, even the weirder ones. Also, if I'm not wrong, there is an entire treasure room under it. And yo, what? This looks much better than I remember. Oh god, no way. Like back in the days, everyone did this detail with the lava and it still looks badass. This is how it looks in the old version and now this is how it looks in the newest version of the game. No, Dr. Triarus lost his coat. Wait, he retired after all. The new textures killed a little the vibe, but it's still nostalgic. Now the rating. I will give it a 10 in the nostalgic field, but a solid 4 in the looks, and please don't kill me. Also, DanTDM have 27 million subscribers and this structure have appeared in more than 400 YouTube videos. But now let's go back 1 year when Mojang was focused in making the game available to other platforms like the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3. Both of those games had a tutorial world and some of you might remember, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you now. We're gonna start by exploring the most recent one, and this one is very nostalgic for me because I literally own this version. Shh. Gotcha. When joining the world, we have a bunch of interesting things to explore, including instructions of how to use them, and that's pretty cool. Whoa, this looks amazing, this is insane. So this world is full of cool smaller structures that explain each feature of the game. For example, this house explains you how to use the anvil, and this one tells you how can you get scammed by the villagers. We also have a potions house, an enchanting area, and they even teach you how to make the snow and iron golem. Yo, there is also an area with the food stuff. This includes all of the crops, all of the breedable animals, and even a fishing zone. What else do you need? Oh yes, and I almost forgot, there is also a mine shaft with all the redstone stuff that nobody understands. Ooh, that's cool. Going inside the main structure, we have some ender chests, nothing special, and then an entire freaking village. This is absolutely crazy. They even made the inside of the buildings, like every single one of them. This is clearly too much for Mojang. Oh yes, and let's not forget that one of the houses have a secret passage that leads you to the sewer system of the village. This is unreal, what the heck? The amount of details is insane, and if I'm not wrong, there is also a lighthouse close to this area, and yep, there it is. On the inside there is more redstone stuff where you can turn on and off the lights. Like, nah, this is so cool. Now, the rating. For me, the nostalgia would be something like a 9, and the looks is an absolute 10. I wish Mojang did this for the most recent versions of the game, that would be so cool. But wait, I can't do that for a YouTube video, that's genius, you just need to subscribe. Nah, that's kind of a low play, I'm sorry. But I can talk about the sponsor of this video, myself, because I'm freaking irrelevant. Please subscribe. But let's go back to the video. So after exploring the PlayStation world, we also need to explore the Xbox One, and this one is even older. We start by spawning in an area with a crafting bench, a furnace and some small lakes. After that we enter into a cave that leads us to the main village. This village is extremely similar to the ones that you could find at the game at that time, like really similar. But some of the houses are completely unique, like this one, or even this one, that was not definitely built by a villager. I have to be honest, this is a very simple but nice village. It looks like some of the houses were made by the villagers and the others by the players. That's cool. And guess what? We also have an entire fortress that shows us how the building style was back in the days. My god, the nostalgia again. It's just stone and oak wood everywhere. And we even have some really cool interiors like this one. Close to the spawning area, we also have another village with more custom buildings like a big house with a fireplace and a nice barn. Yeah, this is nice. And like the other map, we also have a lighthouse, but instead of looking like a medieval tower, it looks like we are trying to summon the Herobrine. And now the rating. I will give it a 9 in the nostalgia field because I think it's fair, it's the same as the other one, and a small 7 in the looks. It's not perfect, but it's cool. So let's go to the next world, and you're gonna love this one. Yes, that's right, it's Cops and Robbers time, baby. If you didn't know, this map and the idea behind it is a recreation of a custom map from a game called Halo 3. Also, if you don't know what Cops and Robbers is a minigame where some people are cops, other are robbers, and they try to murder each other, or they try to escape. We all remember our favorite YouTubers playing this map, and I feel like I know it even though I never played on it, and that's insane. Another crazy thing is that some famous YouTubers are still playing this map till today, and that's unreal, like how? So this is the main area where all of the cells are, and probably the part of the prison that everyone has seen. All of the cells are very identical to each other, but some of them have apparently some secret passage. Why I don't remember this, it's so cool. Like, this is my first time exploring the prison by myself, and it's so weird because it's a nostalgic and new experience at the same time. To escape this prison you need to go through this door, and now that I'm thinking, I never seen the prison from the outside, and of course it's a cube. Wait, what? This is actually cool. Yo, I love this, much better than I was expecting. Going back to the inside, now it's time to explore the area that for me is a total mess. Like, I just remember small chunks of some areas and never the connection between them. So this is the cafeteria and the kitchen. And it's very cool, I have to admit. We also have the showers room. Wait, hold up. You can spy on people from here? Yo, chill, Minecraft, what are you doing? If Twitter finds about this, it's over, it's gone. We also have these small rooms for the bad guys, the warden's office, some secret passage, and the famous staircase that you need to climb to escape. I don't know why, but I remember this part very well. So the upper level is a lot smaller, with just the storage area, the yard that we seen before, and the door that leads us to the exit. And yep, that's it, this was awesome. But now, the rating. For the nostalgia, I will give it a 9, maybe a 10 really. I think it deserves it, and for the looks, a big fat 8. But now let's go back one more year where we are starting to enter one of the best years in the Minecraft history. The next map is probably one of the most played of all time, and it's the Dropper, yeah! You probably have seen this gamble level somewhere, but this map have multiple levels and every single one of them is an absolute piece of art. So the main objective of this map is pretty simple. You just need to throw yourself off a cliff. And try to survive. I am currently on the version 1.5, and you know it's old when the achievements page look like this and the options menu like this. But somehow I still remember them very well and it doesn't feel wrong at all. So let's start. There are 16 levels and I will try to show you a little of them all because they're all amazing. The first level have a nice glowstone and glass spiral, and this is dope. And the next level has a vertical forest, and this is so cool and weird, my brain is hurting. Whoa. We also have a rainbow level, a city level where the cars are made out of water somehow. Wait, what? A mineshaft level, and an entire freaking house. Nothing special. Bro, this is so broken but so cool at the same time. Ah, my brain. We also have a very cool train level, a nether level, a skeleton level. God, this is so weird. Oh yeah, of course, they just want now to shut down my brain. Bruh, sure, another one. I love this. Another rainbow level, and this one is even better. A level that looks like that old city carpets that everyone had back in the days, and even more weird levels. This is so cool. How was this made in 2012? This is a way above its time. Everything here is unreal and I love it. And also, it is really fun. What? They even made a roller coaster to showcase everything. Nah, this is special. This is unique. The amount of details they have officially killed my brain. And once again, the rating. The nostalgia is a solid 8 and the looks is around a 23.5. I think that sounds about right. And now, after such a colorful map, it's time for some spooky world. At that time there was a growing taste for horror games and supernatural stories, and obviously Minecraft had its own thing, and yes, that's right, Herobrine. If you don't know, Herobrine is a character that looks like Steve, but there is a small difference that you can barely notice. Some stories tells you that this was the reincarnation of Notches, the creator of Minecraft, dead brother. He was also the guy that created all mobs existing in the game, and the most scary part is that he appeared behind you when you least expected, for example while mining. Even Minecraft joined that joke, and in every single update there was a line that repeated itself, and that was removed Herobrine. Maybe it was real after all. As you can see, there was a huge obsession with Herobrine, and obviously there was a creation of multiple maps, but the one that is most relevant is an adventure map called Herobrine's Mansion, made by iPixel itself. This map is just an adventure where you need to do some quests by fighting mobs while upgrading your gear and fighting bosses until you reach Herobrine and Wither. The building itself is amazing, and I remember when I saw it for the first time, it was the biggest and coolest existing house till that date. The story, the building, the details, it was so much fun, and that's why it's on this list. Now the rating. The nostalgia of Herobrine itself would be a 10, but here we are analyzing the map itself and not only Herobrine, so I will give it a 7. Now the looks, it's really a 10. Still looks amazing till this day, the architecture, everything, like the vibe overall, it's so good. So let's go to the next world, and this time we are going to talk about the most played map of all time. And yes, it's Skyblock. Skyblock. This map is just a floating island in the sky where the main objective is to try to survive with the very limited resources that you have. Like, if you did a wrong step at the beginning of the game, it was all over. No, my only sapling! No, not the cobblestone generated again. So, a single tree, a chest, and a bunch of dirt changed the Minecraft industry itself forever. For you to see the importance of this map, during the years there was the release of multiple minigames based on Skyblock, including the first two most played, being that Skywars and Bed Wars, that's right. I also need to mention that people are still playing Skyblock in servers, for example, iPixel Skyblock, where I have thousands of hours and it was my biggest addiction during COVID times. And people are still the same, bro, what are you doing? Till this day, YouTubers have been playing a lot of Skyblock while making the most unreal and cool bases ever. Apparently, even I have videos about Skyblock like this one, and this one, and this. Skyblock also allowed us to meet some of the most incredible Minecraft YouTubers ever, for example Technoblade and its Potato War. Damn, I miss him. But there is something that you probably don't know. The Skyblock map is actually the main inspiration for another nostalgic world that was released in almost the same year. And that is the SkyGrid map. The main objective of this world is the same, but this time the resources are infinite and you just need to find them without dying. This map is also really fun to play, even though it's not as famous as Skyblock. Now the rating. For the nostalgia I will give it a 10 and a 7. And for the looks I will give it a 6 and an 8. And I also know that's questionable, okay? In this video I talked about some famous YouTubers, but this time I'm gonna talk about one that all of us were excited to watch a new video when we reached home from school. So this is Stampy Lovely World, and this is the place where he started almost every single episode. The nostalgia is huge now. I don't even believe I'm here. If you don't know, this YouTuber made one of the most known Let's Play series of all time that has more than 800 episodes till this day. And he keeps going after 11 years, and that's insane. Walking through this map is like walking through memories and history, and all of these buildings create a beautiful mess. Bro, there are so many. It's impossible to see everything. Oh my god, I remember how excited I was when he posted a new video, and I still remember some of these buildings. At that time my English was even worse, and yes, that's possible. Like, by watching this type of videos it allowed me to learn so much, and it kinda made me what I am today. Now the rating. For the nostalgia it needs to be a 10, and the looks a 9. As I said before, it is a beautiful map. So once again, let's talk about another thing that was extremely popular at that time, and that was making parodies of famous songs, and you know where this is going. Another very nostalgic YouTuber is CaptainSparklez, and this guy is responsible for the creation of one of the biggest memes of all time that went way above Minecraft. This is so ridiculous that his videos have more views than the original songs. I even remember to listen some of his music in my country's radio, like how? But the songs was not everything. The video clip itself was also amazing, with some of the first incredible Minecraft animations while having an entire story behind it. And in this video we are going to visit one of the places that the songs were recorded, and that is the Fallen Kingdom. This music portrays the story of a king that lost everything, and guess who is the main villain of this story? Yes, that's right, Herobrine. It couldn't be anyone else, it's 2012. Whoa, this is exactly how I remember, it looks really nice. Obviously this is a recreation of the original map, and they did an incredible job. I remember that fighting scene in the staircase where he just stopped fighting. And here is the famous throne where he picked the queen and his son. And the saddest part was in this place where a creeper exploded and separated him from his family. And at the end he jumped from this place, and that jump in slow motion stayed forever in my mind. It was magical. The music, the story, the building, the animation, everything was perfect. Now the rating, and there is not much to say, it's a 10 in both fields. And if you didn't know, he kept posting more songs over the years, completing the story, and if you didn't saw them, what are you waiting for? And now it's time to go back one more year, and as you saw in the thumbnail, we are going to talk about the Temple of Notch. As I said before, Notch was the creator of Minecraft, and obviously people made stuff about him. Even in the game there was little easter eggs like the small yellow text or the shiny golden apple that literally gives you immortality, and there was also a lot more. So you spawn on a place with a fountain, and when you throw something to the inside of it, it opens a secret passage. When you reach the end you will see the face of Notch, and he will start crying and kills you because yes. Or he blinks you an eye and makes you rich, that's it. Why? This is so weird. What? How? I'm so confused, but the rating will be a 9 for nostalgia and a 7 for the loot. And now, last but not least, we also need to mention the oldest Minecraft playthrough of all time. And for that, we even have to go back one more year. And yes, it is EthosLab playthrough. His first video was posted on December 17 of 2010, and it's still going until this day with more than 500 episodes. Just look how old Minecraft was at that time, and YouTube itself, this is unreal. And now we are going to visit this world, and obviously it's just a bunch of nostalgia and a beautiful mess again. The amount of projects that were developed during this playthrough is crazy, just look at the size of the things. You spent so much time doing stuff on this world, it's like, this is crazy, there is no words to describe it. This is just insane. And the rating for the nostalgia is obviously a 10, and for the looks it's also a 10. I hope you enjoyed this video and felt the same way as me, like nostalgic as fuck. I just spent the last 3 months doing it, look how crazy I sound, I'm losing my mind and I still don't win nothing in doing this. Just comment something to make me happy and that's enough. And I will see you in the next video and bye!